Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hey guys, it's the Muffin here. Welcome back to the channel. I've got another subscriber request here to do a video on my top 5 favorite premium tanks. I've got a big list. I promise if you've done a request, it's on the list, it's coming up. I know I get people reminding me of just requests they've done. Trust me, it's on there. Life's just busy. But anyway, diving right in. Now, these are in no particular order. This is just my top 5 favorite in general. The first one up, I know I've said before, you guys have probably guessed it, is the Scorpion G. Hands down, actually ranked as my favorite tier 8 overall, just in general. One of the best destroyers in my opinion. It's very flexible, maneuverable. You can quickly be dynamic and change positions very quickly around the map. It's very accurate, great DPM, great average damage. This thing is just a very, very capable destroyer and very deadly in the right hands. Next, I would have to say is the Action X. Love this thing. It's got great turret armor, good gun depression. That combination and alone can be very lethal. It's got a weak spot cupola on top, but it can be quite difficult to hit. It's accurate. It's got great DPM. Honestly, this thing is a very awesome tank. And if you watched my video ranking all of the tier 8 tanks from worst performing to best performing according to Blitz data, this thing is actually ranked as the 3rd best average win rate performing tank across the player base. So, but not really the reason why it's one of my favorite. I just really love playing it. Next, I would have to say is the Tier 9 AMX. If you watched a previous video I did, this is actually ranked as my most favorite Tier 9 tank. It has an excellent turret, excellent turret armor, great gun depression. It's very maneuverable, so you can get to places very quickly around the map. And I just feel like really own the battlefield in this, and very easily put enemies in a very bad position. You're a medium, so you do have that flexibility to spot enemies. So just a really good tank, very lethal with that excellent turret and good gun depression and maneuverability. Next is more so just for bragging rights, but it's the Kennyotsu Tier 3, and if you've seen another previous vid, I actually rank this as probably one of the most OP tanks in the game. The reason why I say that is, well, number one, Wargaming has said they'll never sell this tank again because of how broke it is and they don't care to fix it. But the other thing is, just to give you some context, the average DPM of a Tier 3 vehicle, I think, floats around 600 somewhere. This thing's DPM is more around 2,000, comparable to like Tier 8 tank. So you're basically bringing a machine gun to a pistol fight. This thing can really unload the rounds, and probably one of my favorite, primarily because a lot of people just can't get it, but it's also just a lot of fun with just how fast this thing can shoot. And then lastly, not because if you watch my previous video ranking all of the tier 8 tanks from worst performing to best performing according to Blitz stars, but it's the Chimera. Love this thing. It's a medium tank, so you do have that flexibility and maneuverability. It has good gun depression, and that alpha gun is also pretty fun too. Being able to put that larger damage shell into enemies, and it's a fun tank. I do like this one. Very capable. So anyway, these are my top 5 premiums. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what your top 5 favorite premiums are. And you guys stay cool and keep tanking.